Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Anna from Anna Gaming, and today we have another deck tech. Today's deck tech will be an oldie but a goodie. Someone who has not been good since I literally started playing the game. He was meta back then. Maybe he can be meta now. Get ready for Black Yellow Luffy. Okay, so funny story. I don't have his leader on me. It's in my car, and he's in my leader binder. And because I only have the expensive versions of him, I don't want to run them in the deck box, so we're just going to use this as the stand-in leader for now. But we'll put him on screen for you. This is Monkey.D.Luffy. He is a 5,000 power leader with 4 life. He is black-yellow, and let's see if I can get his ability off. Remembering it from without reading it. If you have 0 life, and he has 2 Dawn equipped, you can use his ability once per turn to discard a card and play any Ace, Sabo, or Luffy from your trash rested onto your life face up. He also says if you would take a face up life to your hand, it actually goes to the bottom of your deck instead. Now, I'm pretty sure that's what he does word for word, or close to it. If he doesn't, it says it on screen. Anyway, let's get into the actual deck. Starting off, we have 4 Monkey-D Garp. Garp is a 1-drop with 2,000 power and 1,000 counter. He says, on play, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Reveal up to 1 Sabo, Porcus D Ace, or Monkey-D.Luffy with the cost of 5 or less from that pile. Add it to your hand. Then put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. Pretty simple. He looks for a lot of your cards. Next up, we have the Three Brothers Bond. And it says, main. It's a 1-drop event that says, main, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Reveal up to 1 Sabo, Porcus D Ace, or Monkey-D.Luffy with the cost of 5 or less. Add it to your hand, then place the rest onto the bottom of your deck in any order. It also has a trigger, activate the main effect. So it's another searcher. Pretty poggers. Next up, we have 4 Flampe. Charlotte Flampe, to be exact. She is a 1-drop with 1,000 power and 2,000 counter. She says, on play, add the top or bottom of your life card to your hand, then draw 1 card. She essentially draws us 2 cards. In this deck, you want to get pretty low and be at 0 soon, but not too soon to where you die. It's a weird sweet spot that you really have to learn by playing the deck. I can't really even teach you when is the best time to hit 0 because it's different from game to game. But she helps you get there. She also draws you a card. Essentially draws you 2 cards. And she's a 2K. Next up, we have 2 Sanji. So Sanji is a 1-drop with 2,000 power and 2,000 counter. He says on play, if your leader is Straw Hat Pirates, which Monkey-D.Luffy is, trash the top 5 cards of your life. He puts cards in trash. This whole deck is about taking cards from trash, putting them onto life, and then playing them with the upcoming babies. So he helps you get there. He's also a 2K. Next up, we have 4 Monkey-D.Luffy. Luffy is a 2-drop with 2,000 power and 1,000 counter. He says, activate main. You may trash this character, reveal 1 card from the top of your life. If that card is a Monkey-D.Luffy with a cost of 5, you may play that card. And up to one of your leaders gets 2,000 power. Until the end of your opponent's next turn. This was one of the very first, if not the first, decks to ever give your leader additional power until the end of your opponent's turn. At least one of the first ones that I know of. And yeah, this deck was a menace back when I started playing 2 years ago. And it's still a menace now with the new support. So yeah, this is Monkey-D.Luffy. Next up, we have 3 Porcus D Ace. Porcus D Ace is a 2-drop with 2,000 power and 1,000 counter. He says, activate main. You may trash this character, reveal the top card of your life. If it's a Porcus D Ace with a cost of 5, play that character and give your leader 2,000 power until the end of your opponent's next turn. Also, these effects stack. So if you use 2 babies in a turn, your leader becomes a 9K until your opponent's next turn. If you use 3 of these, it becomes an 11, so on and so forth. But you'd really have to stack your life to get all that. Anyway, this is Porcus D Ace, everybody. You run 3 of them. Next up, we have 4 Tony Chopper. Chopper is a 2-drop with 2,000 power and 1,000 counter. He says on play, trash 3 cards from the top of your deck. Activate main. You may trash this character if your leader is a Straw Hat Pirate type, which ours is, and up to 1 Straw Hat Pirate type character card other than Tony Chopper from your trash to your hand. Now, it is very important to know, Monkey.D.Luffy, the 2-drop, not a Straw Hat. He is Goa Kingdom. You cannot add baby Monkey.D.Luffy with Chopper, but you can add Sanji and a few other cards. So, yeah. Next up, we have 4 Hiyori. Kozuki Hiyori. She is a 2-drop with 0 power and 2,000 counter, and on play, add the top or bottom card of your life to your hand, then add 1 card from your hand to the top of your life. She helps you stack your deck. If you're on 4 Dawn, you play her, stack your deck, then you play the corresponding baby, and boom, you're good to go. Or if you're on 5, do the same thing, but now you have an extra Dawn. So, yeah, she's really nice for rearranging the top of your life. She's also a 2K. Who needs 3s and 4-drops? Because we're immediately jumping up to 5. This is Porcus D. Ace. He's a 5-drop with 7,000 power and no counter. On play, if you have 2 or less life cards, this character gains Rush. Pretty simple, pretty easy to understand. Next up, we have 3 Porcus D. Ace. Porcus D. Ace is a 5-drop with 7,000 power, no counter. And on play, if you have face-up life cards, play up to 1 Sabo, Porcus D. Ace, or Monkey.D.Luffy with a cost of 2 from your hand or trash. He plays your babies. How awesome, but only if you have face-up life. So don't do what I have done and forgotten that part and played him, and he does nothing. Anyway, just remember that. Yeah, moving on. Next up, we have 3 Monkey.D.Luffy, also known as Bell Luffy. He's a 5-drop with 7,000 power and no counter. He says if your opponent, or if you have 6 or more Dawn cards on your field, this character gains Rush. Huh, I've been misplaying him. When your opponent activates an event or blocker, reveal up to 1 card from the top of your life cards. This character gains plus 1,000 power during this turn, per 1 cost of the revealed card. Huh, for some reason I thought he said if your opponent had that many Dawn. Good to know. Write that down, Dylan, write that down. I've been telling people it's opponent. Whoa. I need to let people know it's not. I guess reading the card explains the card. Quote the professor. Anyway, he's good. He's essentially like a boss monster. He's like your scariest dude. When you play him, your opponents crap their pants. So, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Next up, we have 2 Monkey.D.Luffy. Monkey.D.Luffy is a 5-drop with 6,000 power and 1,000 counter. He says activate main. You may trash this character if you have 2 or less life cards. KO up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less, then draw 1 card. He also says trigger. KO up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less. He's just in here to be a Luffy. I mean, you do use him sometimes, but most of the time he's just in here to be a Luffy if you need one. Yeah, cool. Next up, we have 3 Monkey.D.Luffy. Monkey.D.Luffy is a 5-drop with 6,000 power and 1,000 counter. He says activate main once per turn. This character gains 2,000 power until the start of your next turn. Then, if you have 1 or more life cards, draw 1 card, then trash 1 card from the top of your life. So he gets you to 0, he draws a card. He doesn't have to get you to 0. You can just draw you a card and get you closer to 0. He's a nice card. You also don't have to have life cards to use his ability. You can just give him 2,000 power and not draw. Anyway, moving on. Next up, we have 2 Sabo. So, if you notice, we don't have any Sabo babies. And that is because most of the yellow and black Sabos that cost 5 aren't good for this deck. But this one is, but not good enough to justify playing a baby. He's a 5-drop with 6,000 power and 1,000 counter. He says if you have 3 or less life cards, this character gains blocker. He also says on play, add the top card of your life to your hands, draw 2 cards, and trash 1. So he draws you 3, trash 1. Pretty good, but not good enough to run a baby for him. That's also why he's a 2-drop, or 2 of. My bad. Next up, and the last of the 5-drops, we have 2 Pirates Docking 6. Pirates Docking 6 is a 5-drop with 7,000 power. He also says this character gains plus 6 cost, so he's really an 11 cost character. Now, he says, on play, you may trash 3 cards from the top of your deck, then play 1 Straw Hat type character with a cost of 2 or less from your trash. Remember, Monkey.D.Luffy is not a Straw Hat. He is a Goa type. Alright, so you can really only play Tony Chopper or Sanji. But, hey, getting a Chopper is pretty nice, and getting a Sanji is pretty nice. So, yeah. Next up, we are a yellow Straw Hat, so we do have to play 4 Nico Robin. Nico Robin is a 7-drop with 8,000 power and no counter. She says, on play, you may trash 1 card from the top of your life if your leader is a Straw Hat, which ours is heal 2 cards from the top of your deck. So she gains you 2 life, essentially. She also says, opponent's turn, on KO, you may deal 1 damage to your opponent. Yes, this can kill your opponent if they are on 0. And yes, they can activate Trigger if you hit a card with Trigger. It is a damage, not a trashed life. That is very important. Very important. I've had a Emu player kill themselves by swinging into a Nico Robin once. So, once or twice. Yeah, anyway, moving on. And the final card in our deck is 2 Nami. Nami is an 8-drop with 6,000 power, and she says, on play, if your leader is a Straw Hat type, which ours is, play 1 Straw Hat type character with a cost of 7 or less from your trash, then the character that was played gains Rush during this turn. Let's talk. Nami can play Nico Robins, which makes you heal 2 and gives her Rush, which is nice. She can play Pirate Docking 6, which gets you another body after that. She can play any, I believe, of the Monkey.D.Luffys. I believe, is this one a Straw Hat? It is! Wow, she can play any of the Monkey.D.Luffys from 5 drops. She cannot play the 2-drop one, remember that. But yeah, she can play literally anything. One of my favorite combos to do is play Nico Robin with her when I'm on 10 Dawn, right? So you go 2 Dawn on leader, and if you're at 0 life, what you do is you heal 2 cards from trash, and then you play Nami, which plays Nico Robin, which heals you 2 more, so you've essentially healed 3 total cards in 1 turn for 10 Dawn, and you have an 8k with Rush that if they, an 8k with Rush that if they kill, they take a damage for it, so it's actually pretty freaking aggressive. With all that being said, this is the deck. It's beautiful, it's fun, would recommend building it on a sim, probably not in paper, unless you want to spend a pretty penny for those Nico Robins and the Bell Luffys. But if you already have them, might as well build the deck. It's pretty fun, it's an oldie but a goodie, and new players will not know what the hell they're dealing with, and old players will shit themselves because they were traumatized by this deck 2 years ago. I'm Anok from Anok Gaming. If you want to help support me, click the link down below where you can go buy my merch, poetry books, or do the tips and donations. If you can't support me financially, that is just fine. Just do all the YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, hit the bell. Go follow me on TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, yada, 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 yada. If I have gameplay for this, I will put it right here. If not, please spread love and be kind. I love you all. I'm Anok from Anok Gaming, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!
Yo, sorry. No gameplay. However, I recorded this original video before sets 16 came out. So we hadn't gotten the new Teach card yet. So if you would like to run Teach, feel free to run him. The list that I have decided was dropping the 2 Sabo and the 2 Pirate Docking 6. So that way I can run 4 Marshall D Teach, the new one from OP 16, the 8-drop, in case you're curious, 8-drop yellow. Anyway, yeah, let's finish out the video. Love you guys.